But who's excited to see Miss Zara? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, who's going to the Miss Possessive tour tonight? She's gonna be opening, so make sure that you get there early. But before, the woman herself, Zara LARSSON! Hello, Queen. Hi, hi. Okay, so you're gonna sit on that side. Is that your good side, or are they all your good sides? I knew it. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm excited. How are you?
Full
How are you
house?
guys? Yeah, thank you for coming.
I'll let you have a
Thank
moment to
you.
take a look at all the beautiful faces that are here with
Yes.
us today.
Thank you.
So,
Good to see you guys. I see some faces I know. Hey. Yeah.
oh, what do you call like your fan base?
It's been a lot of discussions about that.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Let's
think?
decide it now. Sluts.
It's probably the most used ones. Yeah.
Okay. And when we're talking to people that are younger, what should we call them?
That's the thing. I'm like, you little slut.
Yeah,
And it's
you're
like
like, I
an
like it.
8-year-old, and they're like,
She's like, hey, Mom, Zara said I was kind of a slut.
I know, that's what's so tricky about it. Maybe I heard a lot. I heard like sardines. Zarats.
No, I like that, like the Club Rat era. Zara.
Sure, yeah. There's some thinking still going on.
We'll have a
around
poll
that.
on our Instagram, and we can
Yeah.
vote together later. We'll
Any
figure it out.
suggestions, please?
Yes, if you have
It's
any cute
open.
ones.
Yes.
So Crush literally just released. How are you feeling? Last
Yeah.
24 hours? Tell me.
So good. I feel calm. I feel excited. I feel like I'm really just excited and proud of this whole album and era. And I think it's so exciting also to be able to go out and like perform the songs live. So I've been doing Crush now for a couple of shows with Tate. And then we'll have the video coming out next week. And then we'll have like more songs, and then the album, and then just everything that goes on right now feels really, really good. But Crush is super fun because I would say she's like the pop girl of the album. You know, like really bringing that fun, upbeat, like tempo pop back. It's a lot of energy.
Yes.
It's a lot of passion. I think it sounds like fun and cute, but then you're basically like, I guess, emotionally cheating.
I mean, no, it's true. It's true. Because
Yeah.
people say that a crush is just a lack of information.
Right.
Because they don't last very long after you get to know them. So,
That could be true.
who here has a crush? Crushes are exciting. Anybody have a crush on anybody?
Yeah, come on.
Now they're shy. I thought we were sluts
don't
5
know.
minutes ago. What happened?
Me personally, now I'm in a relationship, and I am actually very happy, and I'm very calm, and I think it's about like me focusing on myself a bit.
Yeah.
But before, when I was younger, a few years ago, like I would never not have a crush. Like even if I were in a relationship, I would be like, but like it's exciting, like, you know.
Don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband or whatever. That's what they say. No, I get it. Crushes are fun, and it's fun to listen to them in such like a poppy way.
Yeah.
How did you decide that Crush was going to be that girl, that single for your new album?
I think I'm always very receptive to how people respond and react to things. And I knew that Pretty Ugly was very different from what I've usually have done. And it felt like, it felt a bit unexpected. And then I knew Midnight Sun. She's like my baby. Like I love her so much. The whole album is called Midnight Sun. I feel like that represents the album in a way. But then Crush just felt like a really strong song to have to really get, I don't know, like
The party going?
the party going, keep it exciting, keeps everyone like the attention. Like I think it's a song that sounds amazing on radio.
Oh,
Sounds
we'll have y'all
yeah.
know we're playing it on B96. We just added it. Yes.
I'm so excited. No, it feels really good. So that's like a perfect radio song, a perfect pop song for me. And then we'll just continue the journey. Honestly, I want every single song to have its moment. It is really hard to pick out like what to focus on for the moment. Like what's going to be the single?
Yeah.
What will we choose? Because I love them all so much. But I feel like Crush has really big potential to go far and, you know, spread her wings and really fly. So hopefully people will listen to it and like discover more of my stuff and also tap into the album. But I would say, yeah, I feel like every song on the album have at least like one friend on there.
Oh, okay, so they're like
Yeah.
sisters, kind of
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I know that you actually just mentioned different eras in your life, and we talk a lot about eras, I guess. Thank you, Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
for that. What era of your life do you think you're in now? How would you describe it?
I'm in like, my era now is like, I'm in my boss era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know why? You want to know why? You're 27, right?
Uh-huh.
I feel like when your brain fully develops around 25,
No, it's
26,
so true.
your life changes. Is anybody here older than 25 or 26? Did you
Yeah.
ever just feel that the day that your brain...
It just, yeah, no, it literally clicked.
No, yes, I think that's why you're in your boss.
Yeah.
You're allowed to say that.
Yeah, like 25, 26. That's literally like around the time I like, maybe I should not have a crush like all the time. Maybe I should
No,
not.
I get that. I was talking to the audience a little bit
Yeah.
earlier, and I was telling them about Lush Life. And I was in college when that came out, and talk
Yeah.
about Carefree.
Yeah.
How different do you think you are now in comparison to when you first started? Well, not first started. You started when you were
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
But when that song came out.
That's a good question. I feel like I'm way more aware and I know what I want more, but I think in a lot of ways I'm kind of like back to the way I was when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I was so secure in my taste and like what I wanted, and also I didn't feel any pressure from anybody or from anything.
The rent
I
wasn't
just
due yet.
Yeah, I was just no, literally. Yeah, I had no bills. I was just like, yeah, life is fun, and I think that's what it's supposed to feel like. And then now I'm kind of back to that energy of like, I don't feel any pressure of having to prove anything for anyone else. Like, I just want to have fun, and I want to do what I think sounds good and looks good, and like trusting myself more in that. And that's why I think I'm in my like boss era, because I just feel like I'm way more in control of what I put out and what I do. And I feel like this project just, I feel like it's connecting with more people, and more people are actually tapping into me as a person and as an artist, and not only like the songs are being streamed from a playlist or like, you know, the radio is supporting it, which is amazing. But I feel like people are like, wait, but I see you, you know?
You're
and I
not
think
just
that's
a voice
because I'm
anymore.
like, and I've put myself out there because I'm just having fun. And I think I hope people are seeing that.
Are you
That's
seeing
what it
that?
feels like, yeah.
Well, okay, and I think that one of the biggest reasons why artists are able to connect with their, I guess, listeners and audience a lot more is social media.
Yes.
And I see you posted on TikTok all of
Yeah.
your thoughts.
Yeah.
And we love that. And
Yeah.
most recently, you had a pretty hot take. And it was about... Don't get nervous. You posted it. No, you talked about how you actually like when people leave their food out all day and let it marinate, and that's how you enjoy your food the most.
It's always the most random things that gets picked up. My manager sent me, she was like, why is this about like 20 articles internationally about this? And I was like, okay.
I feel the
I
need
love
to...
that was the controversial take. I had like 10 other ones in my mind.
The reason that I think it's a controversial take is because you're not supposed to leave rice out for a long time.
That is true.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm just letting everyone in this room know.
It's true.
How do you...
Don't die.
Please don't
Yeah.
die. How do you connect with your audience on social media? Like, are you able to... I know, just a quick PSA. Are you able to, like, do you DM them? Do you feel like you're leaving them messages? Like, how does
I
that
try to.
change?
Whenever I see any sort of like anyone posting with my song or like commenting, I try to stay like in my comments. I love to reply. I love to repost. I
So
love
it's not
to
your
connect.
manager, it's you.
Yeah, definitely. I no, but I honestly also think that I used to have this like social media company that would kind of help me out to be like, you should jump on this trend, and like you should post this, and like you pay them a lot of money and they like help you out. But I always felt like restricted in that. I think it's just like a mental thing for me.
Yeah.
And then that company got bought up by another label, so they couldn't work with me anymore. And that's actually when I started posting, because I was like, I'm free. Like, it just felt like, oh my God, I could just do what I wanted. Like, I don't have to have this posting schedule and this, like, that to me is so uninspiring. So
yeah, you're real now. You're yourself on your socials.
I'm just, yeah. And I don't want this like middleman professional, like, oh, you should maximize the world. I think you can definitely have that. And I think it's a good marketing thing, like, but maybe on the side and maybe with, I don't know.
Supplemental. You want to post about the sunrise if you want to. I would
never allow anyone into my Instagram or on my TikTok or any place where I feel like it's personal, you know? I don't really do Twitter anymore, but I would definitely make sure when someone posts from my account, it's like, obviously, it's you can see like, oh, it's /Team
this
Zara
is promo,
or something.
yeah.
Because it was funny, like my fans, for a while, somebody used to post like tweets for me a couple of years back when I didn't tweet, and everybody was like, let her out the basement. Like, we know that's not her.
Blink twice if you need help.
Yeah.
If we were to open up your TikTok right now, what does your For You page look like?
Ooh, I would say now it's like a lot of me because, like I said, I'm interacting so much like with my sound or when somebody posts something. But in general, I would say it's probably a lot of like humor, just people talking, just people like wow, 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 wow. And I love that.
You're eating it up.
Yeah, I love that it just like, I don't know, social media for me is such a good way of actually like connecting with people. And that's why I think it's so addictive to me too. Like my algorithm is obviously what I like, but it's a lot of like some discussions, there's some like takes, there's some it's a lot of talking. Yeah.
Okay. and I feel like a lot of the times, like we kind of crave connection. So when someone's talking, you're like, yes, tell me that story. We're on FaceTime, girl.
Yeah.
I know that, like, for me, social media, especially like in 2020, I started getting a lot of like witch talk manifestation videos, and I was deep in it.
Yeah.
And I know you're really big into manifestation.
Yeah.
And I want to know if there was ever a time where you manifested something and it came true so fast that you were like, which
I feel like that happens all the time, but I think it's also a way of you, like, life is, you're like the director and the lead role in your life. So like whatever you choose to focus on or like point the camera at, that's what you will see, like in your head, but also in real life. I feel like all the time I start talking about something and I'm like, wouldn't this be fun? And then like 15 minutes later, I'm like, it's right there. Like, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't it be fun if Michael B. Jordan walked in right now? I'm just saying, if we were all just thinking about it.
No, but like actually, and then I'd be like, oh my God, he's here and he's right there. Like stuff like that happens all the time, and I choose to always. I feel like there's a word for that. Serendipity.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. But also, I think my life in general, I think I've manifested everything from such an early age, and I didn't even know it was like manifestation. But
you're wishing upon the
when
star.
I was but when I was younger, I used to always like, I would see the life that I'm living now, and I would just be in it, and I didn't have any plan B, and I didn't have any like, it was so like like I'm gonna be an artist, like this. It was just like my reality. And then I just lived that. So because it was like my truth. I don't know.
No, some people are born with it, and some people are born for it.
You just have to like, that's the perspective I had on my life. Like, I will be an artist. I love this. I'm already an artist at like 9 or whatever. And everything that I did would just be to be like really true to how I felt and myself. And I think I've realized like, oh, but that's what I did when I was younger. And now that's what I'm saying, like now I'm also kind of back to that, where I feel like I am just gonna be like me, and I'm gonna do what I like, and I'm seeing this for myself. And then, if you can believe it, you can do it.
Do you feel like you're healing your inner child in this process? Because you're going back to thinking about what it was like when you were younger. Because I think you hit, what, 10? And everybody else's opinions just start flushing in. And I'm assuming in the spotlight even more so. So do you think that that's part of your process?
Maybe. I think like I said, I think I was a really cool kid. And then I think the teenage years is what makes you a bit like, oh.
Who else was awkward in middle school?
You know, like, I don't know. It's way harder. When you're a kid, you're like carefree. And even the summer break is like an eternity, you know? But now 2 months, what? They just happen. Like,
so
everything
fast.
is changing. So I think I'm trying to go back to like the childlike creative play almost, and not to care about any pressure or that I have to do certain things to reach certain quotas or do like, I'm just like, let's just create and have fun. Because sadly, like, even though I'm like let's say I will be like the biggest artist in the world, like people would still kind of not think about me in 300 years. Which sounds like a long, long, long way to go, but it's like nothing in the history of humans.
Yeah.
So I also just want to have like a really good time while I'm here. And it was a while, like in my teenage years, when I would perform and I would never be happy with it. I was just like, that wasn't good enough. Like, I could do better. And I am a competitive person. Like, I want to be the best all the time. But that's not really fun.
You're not enjoying it.
You're not enjoying it. And then it's like, who do you do it for? To be like, you know, like for people to think you're amazing, but then like you will still die. Like
at the end of the day, you leave your rice out for too long and poof.
Yeah,
I understand.
Like, I just want to have a good time. I really just want to have a good time.
She just wants to live a lush life and have crushes on people.
I do. Yeah.
I know that you're performing tonight with, opening for Tate McRae
Yeah.
at the United Center. What does your day look like to prepare for that? Like, what are you doing before?
Like this? Yeah, this was actually my favorite day, like preparing. I haven't done a something like this before. So it's really good to see you guys. But I sleep maybe till like 12 because I'm up really late at night.
Oh, okay, like rehearsals?
No.
Oh.
Sure.
Right, rehearsals.
Yes. No, I would sleep quite late. I will wake up. I will have a nice breakfast/lunch. And then it's so different, honestly. Today I have to spend some hours signing CDs. And that's also something I would never let anyone else do.
Oh,
because some people say, you know, like, hey, can you just learn my signature and do it? But it feels really bad.
Have you learned to be like ambidextrous at this point so you can write with both hands?
Wouldn't that be incredible?
Like
No, but I have simplified my autograph.
What did it used to be?
I changed it because it used to be like Zara, and then it had this like L thing, and it didn't look like my name at all.
It took too long, girl.
So
it's
now
okay.
I'm saying like Zara because I feel like the Z is important, and then like a little, you know, like a little Zara, and then I have the little heart. It's cute.
Okay, I'm excited to know that it seems like you really do care about like the connection that you have with the people that listen to you, and you want it to be super authentic. I actually have someone in the crowd that would love to ask you a question.
Please,
okay?
yes.
All right, I'm hopping over here. Name, where you from, and the question simplified.
Hey, I'm Reggae
Hi.
Boots, and I am the Chicago ambassador of the Beehive. And so we love you so much. I want to know, the Cowboy Carter tour just wrapped. What was your favorite part, or what inspired you from that tour? And are there any like Easter eggs in your performance coming up that maybe we can spot, like something Beyonce-y?
Ooh, I love that question. Yeah, I saw her, and I have to be honest, I feel like the Cowboy Carter tour was her best. Like,
it was so good.
It just like moved me in a way that I've never been moved before, and I felt so inspired. I saw it twice, once in LA, once in Paris, and like I just couldn't believe. Like, it also made me feel like the fact that putting something like that on is possible for a human being And it's not just like she's the main act. Of course, she's the person, but everything that goes around it, and her to have such good taste and then hire people and also be good at delegating those people into telling those people, like, it's such a big machine, like such an operation. But I felt, like, obviously the visuals were crazy. Like budget, like, you know, yes, that's where the visuals went.
That's what we're manifesting next.
Yeah, it was like visuals, like wow, and also just the story. I felt like this was even more like powerful. I felt like because it also had a bit of Renaissance in it, which I loved. But I could really feel the purpose of the show and the tour. And for her to, like, I don't know, maybe it's just my algorithm and like my world, but I feel like country is like in my world now, and it wasn't. It wasn't before
Shabuzi.
Cowboy Carter. It really wasn't. Like, to me, like, of course, country's been around. It's a huge genre, but for me as a European also, and just what I see on my timeline and like what people, she did that for me, and I think just like the storytelling and to reclaim the genres that are so popular back to her like culture and as a Black woman, I felt like that's really powerful. You know, that's not just a hit song. It's like you're shifting the culture.
It's a movement. It's a
Yeah.
callback of your own energy, and I think
Yeah.
that's a lot of people need to do that. It's like you call it
Yeah.
back to where it belongs.
Yeah.
Is there anything? I know the second half of your question was: is there anything from her tour, from Beyonce, that you're like putting into your own performance? A little nod to the Beehive.
Listen, like the budget again. Like I wish I could have the flying cars and the visuals. Like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
If
Yes.
budget was not a problem, if you could do whatever you wanted, like they gave you the
Yeah.
Amex card. What
You're
color
right.
is it? I don't know.
Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I would, you know what I would do? I would have a lot of rehearsal, because I think also that's what makes it so amazing. Because it's like, where do you even start with a tour of that caliber? Do you start with the musical moments? It's like a musical director first. Do you sit in the studio? Do you figure out like, okay, this is the set list? But then it's like, you put the choreo on top of that, and then you're like, but maybe I want like a dun there so I can do the chord. Or maybe we should like do that. So we change a little bit there, and maybe with the visuals, maybe what like, I think everybody kind of has to work together a bit, and that takes a lot of rehearsal, I would guess.
And
So
you have to pay them for rehearsal.
yeah, and like there's
Yeah.
so many people involved, and it's such a big machine. So a lot of rehearsal, but I feel really inspired from my tour, also like Easter eggs and stuff, to bring in unexpected moments, or to bring in like, oh yeah, you saw that from that video. Well, it makes sense here because we doing this and this and that, and to like build a story. And I felt what also feels really good about Midnight Sun is that it just feels really much like me. It's almost a reintroduction to the world of who I am and what I like and what I think about. And the songs that have been released so far are very fun. They're quite like honest, but they're not really like, ooh, okay, like bars.
Is there gonna
Well,
be?
yes, okay, I'll take that back. But like you know what? I think there's definitely songs on the album that are really honest and like vulnerable in an even scarier way than being honest. Because I am a very honest person. I am an honest person about my feelings, and I think it's an album without any judgment. Like even Crush, it's like a lot of the comments have been like, but this is wrong. Like you're not supposed to have a crush in a relationship.
Okay,
And I'm
who
like,
made them the crush
no,
police?
they're right.
I-
They're like, sure, but it's also like true.
it's real.
It's real.
We all have
So
eyes.
I think I have a lot of moments like that I would just like to amplify with my show and just really get into it and be like, I kind of like to step into a vibe of like not being a perfect woman, like not being like then I'm like, yeah, sometimes I do fuck shit. And what you gonna do about it?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
even with the name Midnight Sun, now that I know that you're a night owl for whatever it is that you're doing,
It's just to scroll on TikTok.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes sense because you're like out at midnight, the sun comes out, and you're like, what a wild night. Like the birds are chirping. I just got out of the club, but why is that person running? Like they're having very different days.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying this era of like getting to know you. But you're
Yeah.
being more honest and
But
more.
also, I have to say that, like, a lot of people don't realize that, like, it's also a real thing. The midnight sun. It's like a
What is it?
Swedish. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, teach us.
Yes. So, like, up north, the sun never goes down summertime. So it like stays up. So it's like a literal midnight sun. But it's also such a beautiful, symbolic, you know.
Did we
'cause
all
it's
know
like-
that, or was it just
Yeah.
me? Oh, okay.
It's hopeful, it's beautiful, but it's also like it's a part of my childhood. It's a part of who I am and like where I'm from. And the midnight sun is like all my summers are like light and
Wow.
bright, and it's very special. And I feel like also that part I'm kind of pulling, because the more I travel and the more I'm away from home, the more I get like
Do you get homesick?
nostalgic.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and like a little homesick, but just I feel like I'm also at that age now, 27, turning 28, where I can be nostalgic about like my childhood and stuff that I think back on, and I'm like, that's really nice. That's such a part of who I am. And also to have that light in you, or this complete polar opposites of the summers being super, super light and then the winters being completely dark. It's like, I don't know, I think it does something to you, but like everybody comes alive in the summertime in Sweden.
Chicago's similar to that because
yeah,
it gets
'cause
really,
the-
really
the
cold in the winter.
cold and it
We get
just-
3 good
yeah.
months.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
outside, girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
So-
totally.
And we can definitely relate. And I think in life too, there's like a duality. It's like all those moments of light and then
Yeah.
all those moments of darkness. And to like you can't have one without the other.
I think so. But that makes the good moments like to really, really like savor them, you know, to really like be present for them.
You gotta
I
let
try
them
to.
marinate
Yeah.
for a few hours, unless it's rice. I get it. Okay. I feel like we're having so much fun talking with you. And I had mentioned to the audience that we were going to play a game.
Yes.
And we're gonna call it Can't Crush Zara.
Yes.
Okay. So normally on the show that I'm on, it's called Mogan Carla Mornings, and we have a game called Can't Crush Carla. And by the way, every morning we give away $1,000 if you can crush me. We don't have that prize right now.
Shouldn't have said that.
But
Yeah.
you do get to hang out with Zara. So the way that the game goes is we ask 5 pop culture questions. If you answer more correct than Zara, you win. Right? So we're going to pick one person out of the audience who feels like they are in the know with pop culture. Oh, okay. Wait, okay. I will give everyone a chance at the count of 3 if you would like to play to put your hand up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you didn't put it up?
Okay, we got a few.
Okay. You are first. Okay, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Kevin. Nice to meet you.
Kevin, where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay, Kevin in Chicago. Meet Zara Larsson.
Are you ready?
Okay, question number 1. And the way that we're going to decide who's going to answer it first is you just have to shoot your hand up and the audience will let us know if they thought it was Zara or audience member. Okay, question number 1. NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys are going to do a golf challenge against each other. The Backstreet Boys are currently doing a residency at the MSG Sphere in what city? You got it. Okay.
Please tell me it's Los Angeles. Am I wrong?
No! Las Vegas! Las Vegas! Okay. 1 point for Zara. Okay.
It was a loss.
It's okay.
Almost.
It's okay. 1 point for Zara. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, what's your name?
Andrea,
Andrea, what city are you from?
Chicago, South Side.
All right, Southsider. Oh, meet Zara Larsson.
I'll see all of you later. Amazing.
Question number 2. We'll wait to put our hands up, okay? Leonardo DiCaprio says he feels mentally 32 years old, despite being 50, which is why he likes to date younger ladies. He played Jack in a movie about what sinking ship?
Titanic.
That is correct. Were you gonna say Titanic?
I was gonna say Titanic.
I believe you.
Jack,
Yeah.
Jack. Thank you. Okay. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Simone.
Simone, where are you from?
Chicago.
What part of Chicago?
Skokie.
Okay. Skokie. Question number 3. The Love Island reunion was just filmed, marking the end of Love Island USA's most popular season. In order to stay on the island, the contestants must do what?
Well,
Like what?
like couple up.
Yes.
Oh.
And another
Okay.
point for Zara.
Thanks. Sorry.
Were you gonna say that?
No.
Do you watch
You
Love
have to
Island
have
USA?
sex on TV.
Sometimes.
That's the other thing. That's how you keep them, I guess. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
Name?
KC,
Hey.
Casey, where you from?
Chicago,
What part?
Morton Grove.
Okay, Morton Grove in the house. Anybody? There you go. Another woo.
We actually met at Pride in the Park 2 years ago.
Oh,
I danced
fun.
there too. So
Amazing.
yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Question number 4. Paris Hilton released pictures of her new all-pink private jet, estimated to cost $60 million. Paris Hilton rose to fame on what MTV reality show?
You had that.
Simple Life.
Yup.
That is correct. And we get our first point for the listeners. That was all you, Casey. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, I'm Seth. I'm from Uptown Chicago.
Seth from
Like your
Uptown.
shirt.
Thank you. I saw you open for Kygo. I had the sign that said Justice for all the
fun.
time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
life
Justice
on
for all the time.
Justice for all the time.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
all
have
the
to
time.
put her back on the playlist.
Girl.
The set list, yeah.
Well, when you come back and tour in Chicago, you'll play it. Well, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at us manifesting together already.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Zara Larsson is releasing her album Midnight Sun on September 26th.
Yup.
What is the name of her newest single?
Crush.
Thank you. That was good.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Yes.
you did win,
Thank you so much.
and you won the $1,000 that you're going to donate to B96. Yay.
Oh yeah. Payola, play my song.
No, it's already. Don't worry, it's already actually on the playlist.
Yeah, it is. It's so amazing.
We've had so much fun
we
talking to you,
did.
playing with you. I think the audience. Are we having a good time? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you step back into the room while we organize everybody for the meet and greet. But thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Have so much fun tonight
Thank
at the
you.
United Center. Let's give it up for Zara Larsson.